everyone, welcome back to our weekly market update. Let's start with the stainless steel. Throughout June, both Chinese and Indonesian 304 and 304L cold-rolled stainless steel prices continued the downward trend we saw in May. Indonesian origin material fell by around $60 per metric ton during the month, while Chinese origin material declined by roughly $45 per ton. However, the cost side of the market remains relatively firm. Indonesia continues to be the biggest factor. Early this year, the government tightened nickel ore production quotas, and more recently, supervision on mining permits has been on and off, becoming an uncertainty factor. The market continues to monitor potential disruption from Indonesia very closely, so while stainless steel prices have softened, the downside is somewhat limited by raw material costs. Now let's look at the shipping. The Shanghai Containerized Freight Index has now increased for 9 consecutive weeks and reached 3,239 points on June 26, the highest level so far this year. Freight rates on the major trade lanes have risen sharply. What is driving this surge? Capacity constraints are also playing a role. The Red Sea situation continued to disrupt global shipping patterns, forcing many vessels to take longer routes around the Cape of Good Hope. Despite the Strait of Hormuz has reopened, traffic remains below normal levels and shipping lanes are still proceeding cautiously. In some cases, the increase in the freight cost may have a larger impact on the total landed cost than the recent decline in stainless steel prices themselves. Looking ahead, the stainless steel market remains caught between weak demand and relatively strong raw material costs. Freight rates, meanwhile, are likely to remain unstable as the market continues to react to tariff uncertainty, seasonal demand, and ongoing supply chain disruptions. The attention shouldn't only be on finding the lowest steel price, it should also be on securing reliable shipping space and managing logistic costs effectively. That's all for this week update. If you like the latest stainless steel prices, freight market insights, and sourcing support, feel free to contact us through the email down below. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next video. Bye!